You've written this morning about immigration, and you write that we cannot assume that all cultures are equally valid. So which cultures, in your view, are less valid than others?
Oh, lots. Cultures that believe in child marriage, for instance.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you are new here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So today I'm reacting to BBC host got quiet as her question for conversation fire back. Her conversation fired back at her. So guys, let's continue and enjoy this wonderful video with me.
You've written this morning about immigration, and you write that we cannot assume that all cultures are equally valid. So which cultures, in your view, are less valid than others?
Oh, lots. Cultures that believe in child marriage, for instance, that women don't have equal rights. I actually think it's extraordinary that people think that's an unusual or controversial thing to say. Of course, not all cultures are equally valid. I don't believe in cultural relativism. I believe in Western values, the principles which have made this country great. And I think that we need to make sure that we continue to abide by those principles to keep the society that we have now.
So which particular cultures then would you say are less valid? Because as you've said, your words, not mine, some people think that that is a controversial thing to say. So which cultures would you specifically say are less valid than others?
So it's not about labeling cultures. Culture includes a lot of things. I'm not talking about cuisine, I'm talking about customs. And I think that cultures where women are told that they should not work, I would knock on doors. I'm sure Penny and Jake had this. You'd knock on doors and you'd see somebody at the door who says, oh, I can't speak to you, I will get my husband. I don't think that's as equally valid as our culture. But the point I was making in the op-ed was about immigration. That immigration is something which we need to make sure we get right. We didn't before. And there were three things I said we needed to do. One, numbers matter. I was quite surprised that Rob actually misrepresented what I've been saying. Numbers do matter. Culture matters even more. Who comes into the country is absolutely critical. And leadership. You need to start from the top. It's no good simply saying we're going to lower immigration and outsource it. It has to come very much from the Prime Minister himself or herself.
Are you saying, though, that if somebody in their culture who lives here in the UK, who might be a British citizen, who answered the door to you and said, I won't speak to you, I'd like you to speak to my husband instead, are you saying, you have said their culture is less valid, are you saying that people with those beliefs shouldn't be welcome in the UK?
I am saying that if we want to have a well-integrated society, we need to make sure that we have a shared culture and a shared identity. This is a multi-ethnic society. That's obvious. I'm a black woman sitting here talking to you. But there is a difference between being multi-ethnic and being multicultural. I grew up in a place that was multicultural. And
Wow. Like, I love the way the guest was analyzing about woman equality and guest child matters too. Like, she was really giving her own beautiful point. I don't know if the host was really understanding what she's trying to say, because she's trying to like say yeah. So let's continue and watch this video to the end. I just want to know what happened. Yeah.
we need to emphasize the thing that we share. Being British, British values, the things that we talked about, freedom, equal rights, personal responsibility, not discriminating people because of their sexual orientation. There are some cultures that do that. I don't think that a culture that thinks gay people should be stoned is as valid as ours. This is not a controversial thing to say.
But aren't you, by making this point, which people will judge for themselves, they will maybe, I'm sure many people will be interested to hear what you say, aren't you, in fact, emphasising difference by making this point? You are saying that if somebody lives in this country already, they answered the door to you here, and they said, I'd rather you spoke to my husband, you are judging their culture to be less valid than your own. You are emphasising that difference.
What are you suggesting that politicians should do in that case then? That we should just accept everything, that everything is fine, and that we should not comment on what kind of social relations we should have? I don't think that's right. It is our job to make sure that the people who come into the country are people who love this country, who want it to succeed. And I would say that
this is amazing. This video is incredible. Like, I love the way they analyze the whole question there. Like, she was also saying that she loved people coming to the country that love their country should come and be able to find maybe like job or something that they can do too in the same country. And also when you have to like what she's trying to say too is when you ask for someone asks for something, you can say let me discuss with my husband before getting a reply from you. It's also good. So if you are dating or you are married, you have to discuss with your partner, not just give an conclusion without hearing from your partner. Maybe you don't know, maybe it's not that you are looking for their own you want their final say. Maybe you're just wanting an opinion. Is this good? Can I go ahead with this? Are you sure it's okay? Am I not making a mistake? Yes, opinion matters a lot. Even in politics, you don't just your audience cannot just say, yes, I need this, I need this, I need that. You have to go to call your politics, your member, your head together, so people can talk and be able to analyze and bring out a conclusion that you can tell the people. You understand? Even when making decision in government, you also take decision from your candidates, for people that are supporting you, so that you can say it to the general public. Even when a governor or a president is about making a decision, they have gone to a separate room to discuss about it before he come outside to say it to the general public on TV or in person. So I feel that it's good for us to know what to do at the right time. So guys, please comment below on how you feel about this video. Comment below, like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ngal Fashion Store. Fashion makes sense.